couple of injuries, mate. Tell us about Bailey and why he gets the 96.
Oh, he's just really reliable for us since he came into the team. Sort of midsection of last year, he's just been really reliable in every position he plays. He's played hooker, he's played lock, but he came through our system as a halfback. So thought he did a really good job in the second half last week and deserves an opportunity.
He's obviously got like a really quiet confidence about him. He seems like a quiet kid to us, but he can command the team.
Oh, he's one of the most disciplined guys we've got. Chases excellence every day. I know when the coaches are showing clips of what excellence looks like, it's always Bailey Haywood that's popping up. So not too fussed what position he's playing, but we're really excited that he's getting a chance to go out there and start this week.
Toby missed training the other day with an illness. Is he all right?
Yeah, that's a bad chicken, I think, but wouldn't hurt him having a day off anyway, and gave Bailey a chance to sort of own the team there. And Toby bounced back in yesterday and started talking rubbish again, so I think he's back to normal.
After what was arguably his best performance for the Bulldogs against his old club last week, it's a big moment for Toby to take control, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, and he's prepared for it. This is his 50th NRL game, so as we all know, it takes a long time to sort of feel like you belong here, but 50 games is pretty much the mark, and we sort of saw that in him last week. And he's got a bit of added responsibility there now with Birdo gone, but I think him and Bailey will work nicely together, and it's a really good opportunity for Toby.
I was going to ask you about that responsibility, throughout the week here at training, that kind of thing. Have you seen that he's really taking that on as well and rising to that?
Yeah, we've seen that over the last few weeks, and it's good that it started to come out in the game last week. But it's an evolving process. We want our guys coming in here want to get better every day and every week, and he's done that over the first 2 rounds, and he's put himself in a really good position to take the team forward this week and really take his opportunity.
How do you ensure that you get a message to him that he doesn't have to overplay it, he doesn't have to be the voice that Birdo is?
Toby's pretty much the voice of our team already. He's got the 7 on his back, and we've told him that for 12 months now, that it's his team, and he started to warm into that. But he doesn't have to go out and do anything that he isn't already doing. What he did last week was really good. We want him to continue to do that and do it, pretty much be better for longer. So as long as he does that, he'll put himself and our team in a really good position.
Did you consider playing Critter at 6 this week?
Oh yeah, maybe. Yeah. No, Critter did a lot of work in the pre-season in the halves. We were prepared for anything. If someone went down, the Critter could go in there and Preston could go in the centres. But at the moment, we haven't got our full complement ready. We've got a lot of guys injured, so we need him in that right centre position.
We saw the importance last week, or the influence that he has, particularly defensively, over the way that right edge sets up. Is that what it kind of comes back to, at least at this point in time?
Yeah, we're missing a lot of experience at the moment. Birdo on kicks and obviously Carraz there as well. So I think we've got a nice balance there with Bronson on one side, Critter on the other. We know Critter can do that job in the halves, and he's shown some really good signs of training throughout the pre-season, but the timing's just not right for this week, but I'm sure at some stage will happen in the future.
Very lucky signing that Satili Tupanua's come in. He's played well the first 2 games, but he's not a like for like, but he's almost along those lines. Runs a good lines, a big body.
Yeah, he's been brilliant for us. His impact off the bench the last 2 weeks been really good, and he came here as an edge back rower, and we've just been able to use him in the middle because he had a limited pre-season, but he got some time at the end of the game in the back row last week, and we know what he can do there, but wherever he plays for our team, he's making a massive difference and helping us drive standards every day when we train, and we're really lucky to have him.
I understand kicks is a little bit worse than Birdo. Can you just give us an update on where you think they'll be?
I think they're pretty similar. We've got to buy round 6, and I think they'll both be back after that. So fingers crossed their rehab goes smoothly. They're in here every day at the moment, ticking every box. So if we get them back earlier, that's great, but looking at round 7.
Massive rivalry game. Obviously, there's a lot of history between these 2 clubs. Parramatta have had a busted start to the year. You guys are flying with 2 wins. How do you ensure that complacency doesn't come into it?
Oh, well, complacency would come in every day in your training. You'd see signs of it. I haven't seen any signs of it. We've got no reason to be complacent. We've let in 8 tries in the first 2 weeks, and that's not up to our standards. So we need to get better than what we have been in the first 2 weeks. We were in their position last year. We lost our first 2 games, and we understand how desperate you are when that happens. And round 3 we came out and had one of our best performances. We're expecting their best performance, and we'll be ready for that.
You expecting Josh to play?
Yeah, I'm sure he'll play. Yeah.
He'll be loud.
Yep, that's so will we.
I know that, you know, not looking into their backyard in terms of the way the Eels are going at the moment, but obviously Rilesy, you know, new coach there, like, how tough is it to come into a club and make your mark on them? You know, like it's something that you've done here at the Bulldogs.
Oh yeah, every club's different. You know, don't know what their club's doing or what they're about, but we had a clear plan of what we wanted to do here. You know, the first year was tough, but we stuck to the process. We got people in who believed in what we were doing and wanted to work hard, and you know, that was probably the catalyst for us turning things around. And you know, we've got to remember that every week, that any of our wins or perceived success is on the back of working hard and working together, and that's all we'll be thinking about this weekend.